And welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Season 1, Episode 9. Today we are going to be working on a few different things, but mainly we are going to do our first buildy episode. And for that we are actually first going to jump in here, and we are going to craft a stone cutter. Basically, with the stone cutter is a decoration useful block that allows you to take andesite, pretty much any of the stone blocks in the game, and you can make their different forms. If I drop some diorite in here, you're going to see polished diorite stairs, polished diorite slabs, diorite walls, all of that, and be able to do it block to block. Whereas you can still do this in the crafting table, but it may take more resources. For example, when you do stairs, it takes 6 blocks to make stairs, but you only get 4 return. When you do it in the stone cutter, you get it block for block. Unfortunately, that does not work in wood. So any of the wood variants, it does not work for, because of course it is a stone cutter. But we are working on, and I have gone through and reorganized our chest a little bit. As you can see, we have added a couple. We are working on something else today. Our entity creamer in the form of the cow crusher is finally fully functional. And so we did get some more leather. However, we finally have all of the materials needed for something else, and I have already crafted the first part of that, if I can find it. Yes, enchanting table, 17 bookcases in case I misplace one and have to create a new one. I'm going to use some barrels. I'm going to go into this wood chest over here. I want some dark oak logs. And then from our deep slate chest, we're going to grab a couple of them as well. We are going to go ahead and drop this cobbled deep slate into the stone cutter. And you can see cobbled deep slate has a bunch of different forms. So we could put this cobbled deep slate and drop it into the furnace like we have this stone. And make just plain deep slate, but we are not going to. I have a little bit other plan for this. Yes, this is going to be a little bit darker of a build. We are going to have to use, I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to use to brighten it up, but the main 2 blocks are going to be dark oak and coupled deep slate. So I'm probably going to end up using some light gray wool or birch fencing around it to lighten it up. But for the moment, so we have chiseled deep slate, cobbled deep slate slab, and all of its variants, deep slate brick, deep slate tiles, and then polished deep slate. We are going to go ahead and use deep slate bricks. And then if I put them back in here, you can see all the forms of deep slate brick can be formed into, which includes deep slate tiles. Next, we are going to go ahead and head on over here. And we're actually going to build it into the cliff face right here. Our build. So, going to have to clear we need to drop some things off because I did not bring the right tools to clear that. appears I don't have a shovel, so let's go ahead and make one. And we have slid into a quick time lapse while I gather supplies and I go ahead and work on this build. So we are going to go ahead, so the goal for this is we're going to make sort of a dome built into the side of this hill, made of blackstone. It is going to have 2 levels, which is where the dark oak wood comes in. And the point of doing it as a dome is just, it's a different shape. Give it that sort of blocky look, or that non-blocky look, but we're still using full blocks. Gives it a rather interesting look. The curved shape of the top, the tower shape of the top is going to look pretty cool as well. We aren't doing a humongous dome, it's just a few blocks wide. With it being, even though it is built fully into the side of the cliff, however, we will be doing the full outside in deep slate. You will not be able to see, except for in the floor, you will not be able to see any of the, ooh, cool. It was quite a bit. And we are going to go ahead and fill in this hole again, just so that we don't have any unexpected mob spawns in there. As I was saying, the reason for doing that is so that just give it some more continuity on the inside. Some of it will be showing on the outside. You will be able to see a little bit of it. It will be look like, sort of like it is somewhat buried into the side of the hill right here. And we will be doing a little bit of something outside, probably within the next episode or two, to sort of connect this area in. We aren't part of the main base right here. I mean, we are, but we aren't part of that cleared area. We are a little bit into the hill. As you can see, we, if you remember from the last couple of episodes, we also have our sheep farm already, the base for that already in to go over towards this area. And we've got a bit of a clear area over here. So, making it so, and here we are putting in a little bit of the roof. So it is a good place to put in some of these builds, and the enchanting setup being set right here in between will hopefully sort of connect it over together. I plan on doing some more resource e-builds over in this general area. A bamboo farm and farms like that. Pumpkin farm, when it goes in, it'll be over here. The automatic wheat farm, harvester farm, will go in over here. The automatic farms, once we get villagers in, will be all over here in this area. So hopefully we'll have some luck finding a bit of a closer village. But if not, I can always pull 2 villagers over here and start from scratch. But as you can see, where I'm putting the sand back in and the dirt, it is built actually into the side of the cliff here. So that will add a little bit of interestingness to all of this. So let's gather a little bit more resources. It seems we didn't bring quite enough deep slate. Fill it in and start on our top layer. It looks like we're gonna have to is going to take us a little bit. Start filling in some of that top layer. It gets a bit tricky in through here just because we are getting to a top layer, which means we need to, like there, we've got to watch and make sure that we don't break through the roof. While we're putting the roof in, we're not breaking through the top so that it's being seen and making holes in the ground above us. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put in a base so that we can get up to that top area a little bit easier. Just making it plain dirt so it's easy to take out afterwards. Making another pickaxe. And we are almost done. Just a few more blocks. And just about. We have this one small section here. Just double check, make sure it all lines up, make sure it's looking right. And there we go. It is almost completely done. It is completely done on this, at least the shell. Now that the shell is finished, we are going to start working on the rest of it by first putting in our dark oak wood floor after we put up our lights. And go ahead and lay that floor. May come back in later and make this a slab floor, but right now it's a full block. Next, we are going to go ahead and put the outline of where we are going to put all of our bookcases and the enchanting table, just to make sure that we've got it centered before we start placing stuff. And there we go. Almost done. And there we go, a full 30 brick, or 30 enchantment level, enchantment setup. Now that we've collected all that, let's go ahead and get these dirt blocks out of here, which makes this bottom section usable. And it is nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Now we just have to figure out the stairs. I really don't want the stairs. We don't really have enough space right here for stairs right here. So let's see, can we put them in over here? No. That's... well, let's make some stairs and see if it's going to work. No. Let's try here. Nope. That doesn't work either. That is the one problem with this shape, is that it can sometimes be hard to put the stairs in. So let's see, can we put it in here? Not without taking that out. And that messes up the symmetry. Okay, so let's see, what can I do to restore the symmetry of some of these blocks? If I take out these chests here, these ones here, and I put these in over here, gives us a 28. I still need 2 more bookcases. That gives me another one, but it looks like I'm gonna have to run and get... oh, creeper. Creeper! We'll fill in that hole in a minute. I'm on a mission for more wood. Go ahead and fix this now. And we'll come back and fix that. Now we are back to fully operational. Hooray! Now let's go ahead and put our barrels in. And they're just sort of a storage system for in here. We'll put our lapis lazuli, some of that. We'll put some anvils, grindstones, smithing tables, and all of that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. Okay, so we are back. Our enchanting setup is done. You can sort of even see it through the trees. So we are going to go ahead and grab some lapis lazuli. We have enough levels. Go ahead and grab our diamond pickaxe and head on over here. But first we are going to grab one more thing, hoping to be able to get 2 enchantments done. We'll see how that goes. And let's go ahead and make sure that we have some more wood. Let's see if that works. So, click on this and we get the AI. So, drop some lapis in there, and it looks like I've got efficiency 1, unbreaking 2, or the option of efficiency 4. And of course the dots just mean that you have the opportunity to get something else. Or on the bow, power 4, power 2, power 1. Not liking a whole bunch of those. I do like the efficiency 4, so we are going to go ahead and get that. That brings us down to level 32. And we just got efficiency 4, so let's see, what will it give us on our bow now? Flame, unbreaking, power 1. Not really interested in any one of those. So, normally I would just use a book, but we don't really have the levels for me to use a book, I don't think, not at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and take one of these out. Put this on back in. Flame, because I'm still level 30, I forgot about that. Let's see. Flame, power 2, power 1. Let's see. If we rebuild, seems I do not have more wood. That was dirt. Well, no, I know we have them. There it is. Flame, unbreaking, power 1. Well, let's go ahead and go with flame, and we'll go from there. And go ahead and put that one back as well. That pulls us down to level 29 on our experience bar, so we will have to gain some more levels before we use any more of those level 30 enchantments. But for today, that will be all. So thank you for watching Minecraft Hardcore Season 1 Episode 9, and I will see you in the next one.